Yeah, as a band, we were just running out of steam, I think, and I was losing interest. So
Why?
it had just run its course. Um, I was really tight with Corbett. It was kind of like me and Corbett were tight, and Banana and Joe were tight. So all of a sudden, I'm in the band, and my best buddy's off and doing God knows what. So it was a little peculiar for me. And we had a couple great years as a trio, and then I wanted to do something else. You know, I probably got bored. And then I got tired of playing bass, so I started playing guitar again, and we hired a bass player, and then we started recording all these oldies, and then I'm thinking, you know what? This is getting boring. And then I starting to save my songs for my own record, because Warner Brothers had given us a label. It was time to leave the Youngbloods. And
What was your expectation at that time? Did you care if it was a commercial venture or not, or were you financially secure enough to not worry about it, or what were you
well, I was
thinking?
probably stupid enough not to think that this would go on forever, because everything I'd touched had not turned to gold, but it had always been enough to eat and get a car and feed my kids. And so I just couldn't go on with the Youngbloods. So I spent about a year, 13 months making Song for Julie. I had no record deal. Why didn't I have a record deal?
Bad management.
No. I mean, we still had Raccoon, but I didn't know whether I wanted to stay there. So I made this record, and then I shopped it. And I went to Geffen. He said, it's not a hit on here. And you got cheap reverb.
Oh, really?
I said, yeah, that's all I can afford. And I talked to Clive Davis, and he liked it. But Joe and Mo over at Warner Brothers, they liked it best. So I signed with Warner as a single artist. And he said, we've been after you for a while. Why do you think we signed the Youngbloods? So that was wonderful. That's the best record company experience I've ever had. That was amazing. The Warner Brothers in the 70s. It was just like an artist-loving record company. You know, I mean, they gave artists tape machines, and they helped us build studios, and Joe came, and, they're all pretty straight business guys. Came and stayed at the Dead House, and I remember, and he lent me the money for a 16-track tape machine, and I brought it to L.A. to do some live recording. I remember he came in to the show, and he threw his arms around the machine and said, it didn't go for a wild party. Everything in his upbringing. Very traditional Jewish businessman said, don't give these hippies money, for God's sake. They're going to stick it up their nose. So that was so beautiful. I'll never forget him throwing his arms around my 16-track.